Hi guys, I am History. Welcome to another video on ancient India. Today we are about to learn about one of the oldest religion of the world. This is about the religion with bald men in white clothes or sometimes no clothes at all. One of the most peaceful religion of the world. People of this religion are basically non-violent and kind in nature. And the second most richest person in the world belongs to this religion. Yes, you guessed it right, we are talking about Jainism. So, what is Jainism? Why are they the most peaceful, and how do they lead their day-to-day life? Well, to know the answer to that question, let's begin the video. To begin with, is Jainism a sect of Hinduism? Well, you might be surprised, but the answer is no. Even though Jainism was born in India, it is not a sect of Hinduism. And I for one believe, calling it a sect is not acknowledging the existence of one of the oldest religion of the world. Even though Hinduism is the oldest religion of the world. More about that in another video. Jainism was founded by this guy, Lord Vardhamana Mahavira. He was born in Kundagrama village in Vaishali. His father was King Siddhartha and mother was Trishala, Princess of Nepal. He was also known as Jitendriya or Arahant. He renounced the world at the age of 30 in search of truth, becoming an ascetic. He wandered for 12 years practicing austerity, fasting and meditation. At the age of 42, he attained Kaivalya on the banks of Rijapalika river. Kaivalya is the knowledge of infinity or omniscience. He was the 24th Tirthankara. Tirthankara is a Jain term for a person who achieves enlightenment through asceticism, becoming a role model or a teacher. His symbol was a lion. He passed away in 468 BC, near Pavapuri in Pataliputra, at the age of 72 years and became Siddha, meaning completely liberated. The preceding Tirthankara was Lord Parshvanatha. His symbol was a hooded serpent. He was born in Varanasi to a royal family. Basically all the Tirthankaras of Jainism belong to Kshatriya clan. He attained liberation on the summit of Mount Sametha or Prashantha hills. Jainism has 5 basic vows, namely Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Aparigraha and Brahmacharya. So let's begin with Ahimsa. Ahimsa basically means non-violence. Jainism believes in leave and let leave policy very seriously. Currently the world is human-dominated where the desire of human beings are fulfilled even with the loss of other organisms such as animals, birds, etc. But Jains believed in animal rights far before anyone even believed in human rights. They maintain a strict dietary policy which includes bans on consumption such as fish, meat, eggs or even potato. Yes, you heard it right. Our beloved spuddy is even non-consumable in Jainism. Jain monks follow strict restriction towards harm and violence towards any living being. Secondly, Satya meaning non-lying. Jainism believes that a lying person can never lead a happy and satisfied life, because he will spend his entire life covering tracks for the lie he spread. Therefore, the second teaching says never lie or lead a non-lying life. The third law is Asteya. Asteya means non-stealing. Jains believe that stealing the possessions of others is wrong. More so, even stealing the rights of another person is also considered sinful. The fourth law is Aparigraha. In Jainism, Aparigraha is the virtue of non-possessiveness, non-grasping or non-greediness. It is self-restraint from the type of greed and avarice where one's own material gain or happiness comes by hurting, killing or destroying other human beings, life forms or nature. The fifth one is Brahmacharya. Abstinence from sex and sensual pleasures is prescribed for Jain monks and nuns. FBR normal people, the vow means chastity, faithfulness to one's partner. The 3 main pillars of Jainism are Ahimsa, Aparigraha and Anekantavada. Since we already discussed about the first 2 pillars, let's know what is Anekantavada. It is the Jain doctrine about metaphysical truths that emerged in ancient India. It states that the ultimate truth and reality is complex and has multiple aspects. So even though you have subscribed to other channels, don't hesitate to subscribe to History 101, because you can have multiple ways of understanding the one true history. Okay, now back to the video. We were discussing the topic of universal truth. Jains believe universe is made up of 6 non-destructible elements. Just like Marvel's 6 infinity stones. They have Jiva, Ajiva, Dharma, Adharma, Kala and Akasha. Jains believe that every being has a soul or Atma and salvation can be attained if one's soul is free from physical bondage. They believe in the plurality of souls. They believe in 3 sources of knowledge, mainly direct knowledge, secondly contemplation, thirdly the teachings of Tirthankaras. Jainism aims at attaining nirvana by freeing the soul from physical bondage and putting an end to karma and its fruits. This can be attained through right knowledge, right faith and right conduct. Jainism had many royal patrons like King Bimbisara and Ajatashatru from Haryanka dynasty, Chandragupta Maurya and Bindusara from Mauryan dynasty, Amaghavarsa and Kumarapala from Rashtrakuta and Chalukya dynasty respectively from Deccan region. The sacred books of Jains are collectively known as Siddhanta or Agama, but these texts contain the following literature. It includes 12 Angas, 12 Upangas, 2 Kulikasutras, 10 Prakarnas, 4 Mula Sutras and 6 Cheta Sutras. Jainism considered 18 activities as sins. They are violence, theft, lie, cohabitation, anger, collection, pride, matter, passion, greed, quarrel, malice, false complaint to condemn others, not to control, backbiting, false thinking, double moral standards. So next time you see someone act like a complete hypocrite on the internet, let them know that they are the sinners. Basically, they recognize the existence of God but place them lower than the Jina. They refrain from criticizing the Varna system similar to Buddhism. Jina means victor who has attained knowledge and can also help others to attain liberation from the cycle of moksha. Various factors were responsible for the decline of Jainism. The Jains stretched the concept of ahimsa too far. They advised that one should avoid medicines even when one falls sick, because the medicine kills germs. Such practices could not become popular with the common man. Moreover, there was lack of patronage from later kings. These reasons led to decline in followers of Jainism in India.
If you like this video, subscribe so you could see more characters like Vivek, Upagupta, Vaishali and Aditya.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please share it with all your history loving friends and we will come up with new videos every week.